that is not the cloth from which he is cut. I mean, that is a degenerate.
UFC 278 Usman vs. Edwards 2 is one of those cards that keeps people coming back to watch the UFC. When huge underdog Leon Edwards faced the decisive champion Kamaru Usman in a rematch from a fight almost 7 years earlier, it ended in one of the biggest upsets in UFC history. Today we're taking a look at that incredible fight as well as all of the other top highlights from UFC 278 Usman vs. Edwards 2. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and check back every week for more Ultimate MMA. To start the night off right, we had two light heavyweight prospects go toe-to-toe in the UFC octagon. Both fighters were eager to move up the ranks to take on the very competitive light heavyweight division, but only one could come out on top.
The father of four.
Oh, he hurt him.
Yeah, he did.
With a jab. Oh!
Beautiful front kick to the body.
Hunsucker covers up.
That's it.
Tyson Pedro, have a night.
Wow.
It was a quick fight as Tyson Pedro landed a jab that rocked Hunsucker and followed up with a kick that finished Harry for good. We can't wait to see who Pedro takes on next. Next up, we had a battle between two fighters in the women's bantamweight division. Lucia Pudilova was fighting out of the Czech Republic and needed to take on China's Yanan to climb up the division. Neither of these fighters wanted to leave their victory up to a judge's decision, as the fight would be ended one way or another before the final bell.
Nicely done.
The flag out here.
Oh, very nice. Oh, big moment for Pudilova. From out. Oh my goodness, this is it.
In round two, Pudilova transitioned to a dominant mount on Wu and let elbows fly. This scored Pudilova a victory by stoppage for a ground and pound TKO victory. Next up, we had UFC legend Jose Aldo taking on Dvalishvili in a bantamweight bout. Aldo is known as one of the greatest fighters of all time. Despite the fact that Aldo was fighting a weight class below his normal featherweight, if Dvalishvili somehow could find a way to take him down, it'd be a great way to legitimize his claim to the division.
The body still works the way Aldo's body totally does. Beautiful shot to the body by Aldo.
Dvalishvili to regain the clinch.
Merab is such an animal.
He will do this for 15 minutes. But you don't know what the judges are looking for.
The fight went all 3 rounds and was hard fought by both fighters. In the end, however, Dvalishvili was just more dominant overall and came out victorious via unanimous decision. Unfortunately for MMA fans, this would be Aldo's last match, as he retired from the UFC in September of that year after the birth of his son. He's since started an extended sports career in professional boxing, but we all miss seeing the iconic Brazilian legend in the UFC octagon. Next up, we had the co-main event with the rising middleweight star Paulo Costa taking on UFC legend Luke Rockhold. In the first round, it looked like Costa might have a shot at a dominant win against the UFC veteran, but Rockhold wouldn't give in that easily.
Like I said, the way he attacked Romero was crazy. Nobody goes at Romero like that. This guy's hella low.
Big left from Costa.
Wow, Costa takes Luke down. Rockhold exploded, and he's going to sneak out the back door.
Nicely done by Rockhold now.
Luke has one of the best question mark kicks in the game. There's a good kick to the body in 2, 3, 4.
Can get it on here, that'll help.
Rockhold wouldn't sit between rounds.
Rockhold's coming out guns blazing. Big kick to the body by
Oh, he got hurt there.
Wants to go. Oh! What a body kick by Costa. Oh, this is huge. Absolutely huge. Look at this.
Oh, he got
my goodness. He got sloppy.
Yes, he got sloppy. He got desperate.
Oh, nice stick with a right by Costa. That got
fight went all 3 rounds with Rockhold holding on despite the barrage of huge strikes thrown by Costa. By the end of the fight, despite the amount of heart shown by Rockhold, Costa would earn the win via decision and cement himself at the top of the middleweight rankings. Rockhold used this loss to officially announce his retirement, marking the second legendary UFC retirement from this card.
Luke, what has this experience been like for you, Luke?
Oh, I've been through so much the last few years. Thank you, fighting. Thank you, UFC. Thank you, Joe. Can't do this anymore. I gave it my all, and I just didn't. I'm old.
But Luke, I'll tell you what you have. You have heart and courage like no one else. That was an amazing display of perseverance and guts and courage and the will to win. And it was awesome to watch. And if this is the last fight you have inside the octagon, thank you very much for an incredible career. It's been an honor to call your fights. Thank you.
Finally, we had the main event of the evening. Leon Edwards would once again be taking on the current UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman. Going into this fight, everyone was confident that Usman would make quick work of Edwards, who he had already beaten by unanimous decision earlier in their careers. And Usman had since gone on a dominant win and title defense streak. That's why what happened next was one of the most inspiring moments in the history of combat sports.
Usman really putting the pressure on him now. Wow.
Oh, nice uppercut from the champion.
Big shot from Usman.
Edwards backs himself up to the fence. Nice elbow.
Big elbow by the champion.
Oh, and now Leon has one.
The pressure of Usman is something else, man.
Nasty body shots.
Level change for Usman, and he takes Edwards down.
And he gets it.
That was much easier than for Usman.
Oh, wow. And he gets him again, easy this time.
Like you said, Joe, he's got to get respect. Right now, what's separating them is just Usman's spirit.
Beautiful.
Big shot from the champ.
Body shot for Usman now. Edwards covers up, and now Aldo got it all. Usman letting it all go now. But that is not the cloth from which he is cut. I mean, that is a dejected.
By the end of round 1, Edwards gained a mount on Usman and kept in lockstep with the champion. Then finally, in the very last round, Edwards landed the high kick heard round the world. This was one of the most shocking upset victories in the history of the UFC that goes to show you never know when you can count someone out. Will Edwards have what it takes to retain his title when he takes on Usman once again at UFC 286? Only time will tell. But this third match between the two is sure to be a showstopper. Does Edwards have what it takes to defend against Usman, or was this victory a fluke? Let us know in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and check back every week for more Ultimate MMA.